Staying healthy, which is a key for your first year with all the things you're going through, is handling the transition well.
That is the former Chicago Bull, Wendell Carter Jr.
Good look for Tyrese. Love to see those fall at a more steady clip, but that's a good look.
Suggs still looking for his shooting stroke in the start of his rookie season. Looked like that was maybe 3 or 3.5 or 4 steps.
Well, he was taking advantage. Leave it at that.
That's how you do it. Around and knocked down. Good look, though, from Toby. Just couldn't get the roll.
Right shoulder turns, squares up, and knocks it down.
And the first 30-point game of his career against Orlando. Orlando in the almost season finale. End of the year with a couple of games against the Magic here at the center. Harris from outside.
We don't see Tobias knock down too many standstill jumpers, but that's perhaps a good sign of things to come.
8-0 Sixers run here in the first.
We don't see Tobias knock down too many standstill jumpers, but that's perhaps a good sign of things to come.
8-0 Sixers run here in the first.
Usually Tobias gets his stuff on the move, like that.
Good head fake. Harris, the two-handed rim rocker. A lot of musical artists, a lot of athletes. He's a youth speaker, so Trey Brown, keep up the good work, my friends.
A young capitalist. I love it. All the best.
Suggs lost it. Quickly ahead to Curry. And Seth will step back again. Leaves that one just short, fighting for his own rebound. Takes back in your day.
No,
hey, a fade away from the corner.
Our lanes ran right into the bucket and they crossed underneath.
Seth hitting the deck and heading to the line. That's a Seth Curry we know and love. 19-4 Sixers lead as we approach the 6-minute mark in this first quarter. Skip pass, far side, and finally Harris and the Magic see one drop through.
Well, and this is a team that seems to have had injuries throughout the last 3 or 4 years, really been saddled with them as the Suggs looks to get 3 more. You're not playing in little field houses anymore. These are all major arenas.
Mismatch down low, and Toby takes advantage.
Post up with no help. Good spacing. Tobias able to operate.
Suggs driving, kicking, and Harris there to lay it up and in.
That time finding Harris.
Oh, and similar to the conversation we're having about Tyrese trying to figure out when to shoot is Joel. I don't think he wanted to do that, and it still almost went in. Harris the steal. Sixers have numbers. Danny sets his feet. Doesn't get it. Joel there for the putback.
Cole Anthony comes back. The coaching staff has a decision to make. Both young players, just 1 year apart.
Toby turning the corner, raising, off iron. Joel fighting down low. Harris comes away with it.
Cole Anthony comes back. The coaching staff has a decision to make. Both young players, just 1 year apart.
Toby turning the corner, raising, off iron. Joel fighting down low. Harris comes away with it. Maybe kind of turn into one of those great point forward players we know about here in the NBA. This is Harris, side step 3, way off. Drummond grabs it. And having them both on the same team, so you only have to watch one team, right?
And Disneyland, so you knock everything out. You see the family and you get to go see Mickey.
Drummond surrounded by white jerseys. And then Thibault turns it over. Carter Jr. was lucky to be in bounds there.
Looking like someone caught him with the cookie jar.
And Doc Rivers calls a quick timeout.
Be ready to do the things that he did. Looked like he was in pretty good shape, even though he had to play 45 minutes.
Shot clock winding down. Harris hits it. Good to have him back as well after that 2-game absence.
Middle school isolation right there, one-on-one. Tobias taking him off the dribble.
Oh, blacktop fun, right?
Exactly.
Mid-range. Suggs runner, no good. Harris grabs the rebounds. 2.5 to play, first half. Suggs wanting to go at Embiid. Pulls up. Off the rim, down to Harris. Toby with the 9 in this first half, turning the corner and hitting the runner, making 11 for Tobias Harris. Under 40 seconds to go in this first half. There's Harris.
That's Gary Harris, right?
That's about a 10-second difference between shot and game in this second quarter. Harris and Curry have been the offensive leaders so far. Toby, what a move.
draw some contact, but at the same time, keeping that concentration locked on the rim.
13 for Toby, 14 for Seth in this first half.
No foul.
And there's a foul. Didn't listen to you, partner. Good to see Curry out there shooting so well here tonight. Here's Tyrese Maxey. Runs into some trouble. Tough pass down the baseline. Tough angle from Harris. He was actually behind the hoop on that one. Well, you know, the band, the wraparound back in the day. Got in trouble and actually ejected from a game over the weekend for throwing those. Bamba hands it back to Harris. Guarded by Curry. Steps through the arm. Harris, tough shot, and he finishes too.
Talked about Wagner and his versatility. A little 2-3 zone for them. Wagner among all rookies, top 10 in every category except for steals.
Bamba with a block on Embiid. Bamba with a block on Embiid. Here comes Suggs. Hangs way off. Harris grabs the rebounds.
Good job of not fouling him. Don't bail him out on an attempt like that.
Hangs way off. Harris grabs the rebounds.
Good job of not fouling him. Don't bail him out on an attempt like that. Make him make that.
Harris steps into the three. Off the rim, off the backboard, down to Bamba.
Here's the other end of the floor, excuse me, Kate, where things have to start progressing. Got to get some stops.
And not that time. In fact, Harris will have a chance at a three-point play. So that is number 3 on Tyrese Maxey as Harris completes the three-point play.
Gary, whose mom was a basketball player and All-American as well. Got his game from her.
That's great hoops knowledge. Big bucket there. Danny Green drains the triple. As you said, this Magic team may be young, but they're not going away. Harris blocked by Bamba.
The release point to Bamba's advantage, able to get a piece of that. Look at this kid.
Tie ball game here with 6:35 to go in the third quarter.
Had a little extra 2 points right there to the list.
So an 8-point shift. It was a 4-point Sixers lead, now a 4-point Magic lead because of that 8-0 Orlando run.
Picking up the charge.
Harris to Andre Drummond. How about it?
Wow.
Orlando worst in the East, 4 on 17 right now. Korkmaz lowering the shoulder, can't get it to go. Andre another offensive rebound. Tobias into the lane, too strong on the runner, and Andre is there again.
We're used to some unorthodox moves, but this one, how about the body control?
Gap year, as it were, instead of spending a year in the NCAA. Harris, jumper in the lane. Andre again, and then Hampton picks off the pass.
In transition and in traffic.
Cuts the lead back to 5. Here's Harris. Toby had a great first half. There we go, turning and hitting the jumper. 23 minutes of work so far tonight. Harris, quick step towards the baseline. Wagner recovers, and Wagner wins the battle that time.
Mentioned Mosley, a longtime assistant in Dallas under Rick Carlisle. That organization moving in another direction. Mosley finding opportunities in Orlando.
Suggs going to attack. They knocked it away. He gets it back, bounces it to Harris for 3. No good. Rebound, Maxey.
Bamba on his left hip, and Bamba unable to move the point guard.
Harris driving baseline and jamming it home. Here's Franz again, driving the lefty hook off the side of the backboard. Seth leaking out, spin move by Harris. Maxey gets it back from Embiid, turning the corner, blocked by Bamba.
Good timing on that block. Really good. 2-3 zone.
Haven't been able to break it yet. Harris off the back of the rim, down to Harris. 2-point game.
It's been really good. 2-3 zone.
Haven't been able to break it yet. Harris off the back of the rim, down to Harris. Ross to Wagner. Driving. 4 Sixers around him, and Franz Wagner draws the foul.
Doing the same thing, changing ends quickly the other night, and it worked for them. Magic doing the same.
Harris can't get the layup to go. Embiid the offensive rebound, and then Joel is fouled. A couple of big free throws from Tyrese Maxey. The lead back to 4, 30 seconds to play. Wagner into the lane, and he's fouled.
He's getting calls, too. That's the other thing.
Hands Comes off to Harris. Wagner loses it on the cut, and that will do it. Well, it wasn't pretty, partner, but they count all the same as the Sixers knock off the Magic